times, many of us are reflecting about life and why all this is happening. It has been predicted years ago by wise men and politicians, and warnings was issued, but no one took it seriously, and no one was prepared for this. The superpowers has been bent to their knees, and the economy is crashing, and our personal freedom has also been restricted. It's almost like a script, unreal, but it's happening. In the middle of all this, I'm wondering how people find happiness. How do they cope with this? So I have asked people around the globe, how do they find happiness? And here is what they are telling me.
Hej, det er Freddy fra Delhi. Fremtiden er lige om hjørnet, så tab ikke fremtiden af syne, den er der. Vi skal tro på det.
खुशी का मंत्र खुशी का कोई मंत्र नहीं है. खुशी अपने आप में ही सबसे बड़ा मंत्र है. हमारे हिंदू धर्म में, हमारी संस्कृति में शायद सबसे पुराना आशीर्वाद जो है वो ये है, खुश रहो, सदा सुखी रहो. उसका कारण है, इसके आगे कुछ कहने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, इसके आगे कुछ होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. आपकी वजह कुछ भी हो सकती है, लेकिन ये भी हो सकता है कि ज़िंदगी में कभी ऐसा दौर आए कि आपके पास कोई वजह नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी खुश तो रहना पड़ेगा. खुश रहो. खुश रहने का सबसे बड़ा मंत्र यही है, खुश रहो.
在 COVID-19 这场全球危机之下，能让我感到幸福的事情是什么呢？首先，我很庆幸自己依然保持身体健康。其次是我有了更多的时间去品味生活中微小而美好的事物。我更庆幸的是，有许多关心我、帮助我的家人朋友们。这场疫情让我更深刻地体会到，全世界是一个生命共同体，紧密相连。个人的行为对于群体可以发挥很大的影响力。就像台湾虽然是一个小岛，却能够生产口罩去帮助其他的国家。所以朋友们，让我们一起想想自己能够为其他人做些什么，一起行动起来吧。谢谢。
Godmorgen, jeg er Tina Horsted, og jeg er smertelæge, og for mig har denne her coronakrise betydet, at jeg har måttet ændre på rigtig mange arbejdsgange i min klinik. Blandt andet kan jeg ikke se alle mine patienter, som jeg plejer at gøre. Til gengæld kan jeg ringe dem op og have en videokonsultation, og på den måde sikre mig, at jeg ikke udsætter dem for unødig smittefare, og omvendt, at de heller ikke udsætter mig og mit personale for unødig smitte. Det har også betydet for mig rent privat, at jeg ikke ser så mange mennesker mere. Der er kommet lidt mere ro i mit liv. Jeg har fået mere tid til at tænke over det, der er vigtigt her i livet. Det er at være glad og taknemmelig for et godt helbred, for nogle gode relationer til familie og til venner. Og jeg vil bare sige, at det gælder om at få det allerbedste ud af det i sådan en svær situation. Pas godt på jer selv og på hinanden med afstand.
How am I dealing with this crisis? Well, you know what? I'm taking it one day at a time. It's like the big pause button has been pushed on all our lives. So it's time to take account of what your life has been so far and where you want to go after this crisis passes. Make the best of it. You can't control anything about it, so control what you do about yourself. That's the best advice I can give you. Do chores around the house. Take account of what you have in your life, the people and the things that you have already. Don't dwell on what you don't have. We'll get through this, and we will if we all maintain a positive attitude and try to take the positive that we're dealing with during this time, like the time with our loved ones, etc., and we'll get through this. Stay safe.
Bonjour de Paris. Eh bien Inge, ma mantra à moi, c'est de dire merci, merci, merci. J'ai découvert grâce à coronavirus la gratitude. Tout ce que Dieu m'avait donné, avant, c'était acquis. Maintenant, chaque geste de la journée, chaque pensée, Chaque moment est un bonheur. J'ai découvert le sens de la vie. Et joyeuse Pâques à tout le monde. Christ est là. Merci.
Что такое счастье?
Цветы.
Yeah, what carries me through that challenging time of Corona is trust and emotion. I think there's no other chance than to live in the moment, in the here and now, right now. And I can find trust in my inner strength, trust that there's a force that will carry me through life. There's a force that will take care of our world and our societies. So I am hopeful that after this challenging time is over, there will be a big transformation in the world. And even if we have to pass through a very hard or challenging period, I'm convinced, or I do believe, or I do trust that the world at the end might be a better place than it is right now. Okay, thank you. Take care. Stay healthy. Bye bye.
سلام. مارال هستم، بزرگ شده ایران. این روزا من و پسر کوچیکم تو شرایط قرنطینه با همدیگه گیر کردیم. میدونم دنیا تو شرایط سختی قرار داره و نگرانی ها زیاده. در این حال سوگواری عزیزانی که از دست دادیم رو دلمون سنگینی میکنه. من این روزا رو با ایجاد خاطرات شیرین با پسرم میگذرونم که در آینده بتونیم با همدیگه از این خاطرات یاد کنیم. عزیزانتون رو با خاطرات شیرینشون یاد بیاریم، چه اونهایی که هستن چه اونهایی که از دست دادید. امیدوارم با آرامش این دوران رو بگذرونیم و بتونیم بعد از این دوران با زیبایی در کنار هم زندگی کنیم.
I would like to share with you a secret that was first given to us over 500 years ago by Guru Nanak Sahib. The most foundational message that Guru Nanak gave the world or for humanity was that of Chardikala. Chardikala, if you will understand what I am trying to get at, is a state of mind. When you ask a person who's familiar with the concept of Chardikala, okay, how are you doing today? So his response will be, I'm in Chardikala. It means I am on a high. I'm on a constant high. I'm in a constant state of positivity.
Hi, my name is Kanye and this is my son Sam. This is my son Sam and we are from Kariba in Zimbabwe. At the moment my country is in a lockdown, 21-day lockdown because of COVID-19, so we get to spend most of our time in. It can be challenging to keep a child, especially a 2-year-old child, indoors, but my mom knows how to get him thoroughly engaged. You know, the best thing as well is that while they play together, I get to do the things I enjoy doing. I do my handmade crafts, hair accessories, and so we get to learn a lot of things from a mere 2-year-old that life is just for living. Okay, all right. Despite what's happening in the world, Sam is a constant reminder that nothing in this world can overcome us. Just living a full life, I think that is what every adult should do right now. Do not be afraid of bringing out the inner child in you. This is the inner child that will keep you going in tough times.
Hei. Hva det som gjør meg lykkelig nå? Jo, så lenge jeg vet at de nærmeste rundt meg friske, at de har det bra, at de har det de trenger, så det de små øyeblikkene i hverdagen som gir lykke. De gode samtalene, alle de hyggelige meldingene, omsorgen som vi viser mellom hverandre, og øyeblikkene i naturen, det gir ro og det gir glede. I tillegg så er jeg utrolig takknemlig for alle de som står på for å yte ekstra for oss andre.
Goa too has faced problems regarding food. The food chain has got totally disrupted. Supplies of green vegetables were not crossing into the borders and coming for the people. And I thank the media for the issues that were raised by me and printed, and corrective action is taking place. Information is getting out. We need people to also realize the importance of social distancing. If there are fewer places and fewer shops open, then crowding happens. It's important that the rediwala, the cart system perhaps becomes part of the protocol in supplying food to people. The elderly who are vulnerable need support. Perhaps the youth can go from door to door finding out if people are in need or in need of money, help.
What can I tell you about this difficult time we are living in? I guess like everybody else, I'm finding maybe some old pastimes and activities that perhaps I've let go. For example, I took my guitar out of its case recently. There it is. And gave it a bit of a clean. I think it needs new strings, but I started strumming it again. I used to be in a rock band way back in the 60s, but music's very important to me. So music is something that I go to whenever I want to relax, I want to reflect on life. And then I have my writing. I do a lot of writing, I do a lot of reading, and this is the space that I use to do my writing. There's my little computer there. And I enjoy cooking. There is my kitchen, very simple kitchen. A bit messy, but that's messy is what I do. So anyway, that's me. I'll say a few words because my origin is actually Armenian. So for my Armenian friends, I'll say a few words in Armenian just to say hello and goodbye. Really, nothing exceptional. Parev, anunus Aleksinanyan e, Sydney gupnagim, yev guhusam vor amek nital lavek, yev arovchek. Goodbye.
I practice Buddhism and my day begins with chanting and meditation. So, I've been actually encouraging all my friends to stay really positive, but when you meditate and you chant, you raise your vibration and your vibration affects everybody around you.
We live in interesting times, and what just happened was like somebody pulled the emergency brake while we were all in fast forward mode. It has challenged lots of us to ask, what is happiness really about? I'm in Athens, and it wasn't really by choice that I stayed, but hey, I learned a lot of new things, and I love it here. Now, as a futurist, of course, I base my future assumption on hope rather than fear, because that's the only way that I can cultivate new positive ideas. Naturally, we will have to balance the challenges with the opportunities, and this is when I use my little toolkit I call CALM. C for curiosity, A for attitude, L for love, and M for meaning. And when I combine those building blocks, I have a good, I would say, foundation of planting positive seeds for the future, because really the future isn't just somewhere we go, we create the future.
Jeg kan ikke lide coronavirusen. Jeg kan godt lide at blive hjemme fra skole. Jeg håber, vi alle ikke får coronavirusen.
As an Australian woman living in the village of Tocco da Casaria in Abruzzo, Italy, I found happiness in the smallest of things during this period of coronavirus, like watching the world come and go from the piazza below my balcony, spending time in my small apartment where I found a vintage collection of alcohol bottles I made myself a little studio and I've been photographing those. I also get to watch the sun rise and set across the most beautiful mountains. And most important of all, I can speak to my sons and family daily, and I know that they are well. And this for me, at this terrible time in the world, is not a small thing at all. It's very important. That's my mantra.
Moi, mä olen Janne Suomesta ja mulle tuo onnellisuutta tässä järjettömässä hetkessä ja epidemiassa se, että me ihmiset ollaan löydetty toisemme. Me autetaan toisiamme, me tuetaan toisiamme ja me halutaan myös naapurille hyvää. Me ollaan löydetty inhimillisyys ja ihmisyys uudestaan. Ja mä uskon, että yhteistyöllä me tullaan löytämään tää virus ja tappamaan se niin, että me ollaan taas turvassa ja onnellisia yhdessä. Iloista ja valoisaa tulevaisuutta meille kaikille. Yhdessä me ollaan enemmän.
Greetings everybody from Bali, Indonesia, the island of the gods. Well, it's a pretty crazy world out there, and I think we all have to just work on getting through this and plugging into our heart light and seeing the goodness in it and spend our days being grateful like I do for all the things that I have in my life and what a wonderful world we live in, all the beautiful people in it and all the goodness.